Hello friends, today we will do the concept of class 12th, chapter 7, integrals, exercise 7.4. Yes, firstly I will tell some integrals of particular functions. So remember them to do this exercise. First one is dx upon x square minus a square. This result is equal to 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a plus c, and when a square is in front, then this result will be 1 by 2 log of a plus x upon a minus x plus c. Third one is dx upon x square plus c square. First was in negative, now it is in positive. So 1 by a tan inverse x upon a plus c. Next one is dx upon under root x square minus a square, means this is with the square root. So result will be different, log of x plus full bracket plus c. And for dx upon under root a square minus x square, when this one with the square root, then it will become sine inverse x upon a plus c. Next one is dx upon under root x square plus c. Similarly, this one with negative to positive, but sign will be changed. Plus will here what we log of x plus under root x square plus a square. Clear? Only bracket is changed, this one, otherwise remain it same. If integral this one like this is given to you, means in numerator only dx, and in downside you have given a quadratic polynomial, then you will make it firstly denominator in square form. So find also using identities, means this type of is given to you, you will make whole square by completing square method. Then use these identities to solve. Next, when you have given here denominator is in this form but upper side is also given, then you will do firstly you will keep it same there and a into derivative of your denominator plus b. So these identities we will use. If this is given, you will say in last one, remember what we will do. Now these are the identities which we will discuss here. Let us do the examples. First one is dx upon under root x square minus 16. You know x square is already in square, but 16 you can write 4 square. So it will become your x square minus a square. You know these identities, 1 upon 2a log of x minus a upon x plus a. What is your a? By comparing you got a is your 4. So in your identity in place of a you will put 4. So this is your answer. Next one is dx upon 2x minus x square. You have to make it whole square. What will you do? I added 1 and subtract. Why? You can see what is the coefficient of x, that is 2. You will always divide it by 2. What are you getting? 1. That term you will take it in square, firstly in positive, then with the negative. Always you will do, take the coefficient of x, divide it by 2. What are you getting? That will you take it square firstly in addition, then it's subtraction. Then I have written it 1 square, no problem, 1 square is 1. Now you will see these 3 terms. You know this identity, a square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to a minus b whole square. So, but a square you must and b square must be in positive, but here it is coming negative and also here. So I have taken common. 1 minus 2x plus x square. What is this? This is your 1 minus x whole square. Square plus b square minus 2ab. So put in identity a square minus x square This is equal to 1 by 2 log of a plus x upon a minus x plus c. So a is your 1 and x is your 1 minus x. Then I solved, open the bracket, 2 minus x and it will be cancelled, minus minus plus. So this is a result. To make it complete square, always take the coefficient of x, divide by 2, which you are getting firstly square of addition, then subtraction. Always you will get the whole square of that term. Next is dx upon x square minus 6x plus 13. Now you will see what is the coefficient of x is 6. You will divide it by 2. What are you getting? 3. You will take the square of it, firstly addition, then subtraction, plus 13 I kept same. Now you will see what is this. This is a square plus b square means 3 square minus 2ab. This is x minus 3 whole square and 13 minus 9 is 4. 4 can be written as 2 square. So you got, I think we have done firstly half of the coefficient, then added and subtraction. These three terms are making the identity of negative term. And then I solved, it becomes 4. This is 2 square. So 1 by a tan inverse x upon a plus c. This is your identity. 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a plus c. In next one is c. Firstly you will see what is the coefficient of x square, that is 3. Firstly you have to make the coefficient of x square is 1. In previous it was already there. So I have taken 3 as a common. What term will be there? You will take common only. So it will divide by, I have taken it common. Now you see what is the coefficient here? 13 by 3 divided by 2. It will become 13 by 6. So firstly addition of squaring, then subtraction. All terms I kept outside. Then these three terms will make whole square, but now positive is there, so you will take, which term you will take? A square b square. So a plus b whole square plus 2ab. But when you will open, you will get this term. I opened the square and this I kept same. This is already in square, but I solved it minus taking common, taken the LCM. You are getting 289 upon 36. 289 is 17 square, 36 is 6 square. So x square minus a square is what? This is your identity. Dx upon x square minus a square equal to 1 by 2a log of x minus a upon x plus a. So what is your x? X is what here? X plus 13 by 6. A is your 17 by 6. So I put here. After that I solved minus 4 by 6 and here 30 by 6. So I took the LCM, then in denominator both will be cancelled. This is your answer. Next, find x plus 2 upon 2x square plus 6x plus 5. Now you will see कि in your numerator not only 1 is there. I told when anything will be there in form of x, you will use this identity. You will keep this here as equal to a. Derivation of denominator means numerator you will keep here is equal to a ddx of denominator. This is the formula plus b. B means b. Clear? Numerator is equal to a into ddx of your denominator plus b. Clear? Now I put the formula. Yes, I kept same. ddx means derivation I did. You know this is a constant. So 0, 6, 2 to the 4 plus b. Now you will compare the coefficients. What is the coefficient of x here? 4a, here 1. So you got a is 1 by 4. Now you will take coefficient of constants. Clear? In this manner I will put the value of a and got value of b. Similarly, any value can be there. X square also means always you will compare the coefficient. Sometimes suppose x square term is here but not here, you will take it 0. because that term is not here. What will you take? 0. So now you got the values of a and b. You will put these values in your first equation. Clear? You will put these values in first equation. Then what will you do? Firstly I put the values. Now you know you have to make this as integral. So what I did, firstly take integration, then take dx with all and take in denominator this term there. After that you will see what is the coefficient of derivative of this is. Yes, and here you will see now you can make it complete square and can the integration. But you know if any term's derivative is in numerator, you will write it log of that one. Log of that one. Clear? Plus 1 by 4. Why 4 became here? Because you have to take the coefficient is outside, make it 1. Then I divide it by 2 to all. 2 have taken common. So what is the derivative coefficient of x is 3. You will divide it by 2. Squaring, firstly you will add, then subtract. First 3 terms are making it whole square, and then I solved taking LCM. LCM is must, you will make it a complete square. Now 10 is positive, so it will become in positive form. X square plus a square identity is 1 by a tan inverse x upon a. Then you will see this will be cancelled plus c. Next is dx secant square x tan square x plus 4. After observation you will see tan's derivative is in numerator. So I have taken tan x is equal to t. So derivative is secant square x dx equal to dt. So I put the values and you know what is the integration of this 1 upon a. A is equal to tan inverse x upon a plus c. So you will observe firstly. Then in next example is t I put in the last. You can cancel it if you want. So your answer will become x by 4 plus c also. In this also you see numerator is there. So you keep it equal to a into derivative of numerator denominator plus b. Then I have taken the derivative. Compare the coefficients, same in previous question. I put the values now in here. Clear? After putting the values, you will see you have to make it integral here now. So I divide it firstly, then integration I have done. But now you will see I have taken it I1 and I2. Now firstly I will solve I1 because it is lengthy. But when you see what is the derivative of numerator, numerator is the derivative of denominator 2x minus 4. Because already we have taken here. So I have taken it t, then I take the derivative. Now I will solve and put there dt upon root 2. T will become minus 1 by 2. So in integration add firstly 1, then same keep in denominator plus c. So after solvation I got this. This is your t you have put. Then I2 you have taken. Then here you know nothing is in numerator, so you will make it a complete square. You know what is here, this is 4 by 2, it will become 2. So I didn't add here because I split 5. You can, but your result will be same. Then this is what, this is a whole square of x minus 2. Negative term is there with the coefficient, na? So I put the identity. Then after that these I1 and I2 I will put in your second result. Here I will put. So this is your answer. So I hope you are getting. Firstly you will see the denominator ki what is the derivative of denominator. If it is same then you will put it t. But if it is not same then you will use this one, numerator is equal to a into derivative of denominator plus b. After comparing the coefficients you will get the value of a and b. Then you will make the this integral